135 years ago, U.S. Congressman William McKinley pushed through the Tariff Act. It imposed punishing tariffs of up to 49% on Canadian goods to protect U.S. markets. But the real aim was to take away Canada's new independence.
The whole point of that was really to make Canada reliant on the United States, but also to push annexation of Canada and make it the 45th state at the time.
The U.S. economy tanked as a result of higher prices. McKinley was voted out of office before returning 6 years later as president. But trade wars to protect U.S. markets erupted again during the Depression. As the United States slid further into depression, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act was one of many policies adopted by President Herbert Hoover. The law raised tariffs by 20%. 25 countries responded with their own retaliatory tariffs on U.S. goods. Economists point to it as one reason for the depth of the global downturn.
Today, September 28, 1988, I'm signing into law the United States-Canada Free Trade Agreement Implementation Act of 1988. This agreement brings down the tariff walls between our two nations and in so doing creates the world's largest free trade area.
The beginning of free trade started with Republican President Ronald Reagan and Canadian Prime Minister Brian Mulroney.
It had massive consequences for the North American economy. It meant that businesses had some assurance. They would know that they could move goods across the border, so they could set up production facilities in either country. And that started to happen very quickly.
U.S. President Donald Trump himself signed the last version almost 5 years ago. The United States-Mexico-Canada agreement is meant to produce high-paying jobs and grow the North American economy.
Thank you very much, everybody. Nice to hold that up.
But Trump no longer sees it that way.
The United States has been ripped off by virtually every country in the world.
40 years ago, free trade was meant to unite Canada and the United States.
Let it forever be not a point of division, but a meeting place between our great and true friends.
Now it's being used as a hammer to drive a wedge between two historically strong trading partners.